It's not for everyone. Suffer. I just wanted to write a message for him and just say thanks so much for your support. And about to hear all the messages and stories about them. Really on photos and he just gave us comfort, like what he's been clear about as much as we did. And he'd be killing us now because all the fuss were on him. He'd be giving out mad. But he loved it at the same time. I just wanted to thank God for coming and supporting us at this time. We love him so much. And I want to do a few little gifts that we all have that remind us of him.
Now he's bringing up a handmade bar top caravan made from matchsticks. This represents Dell's love of living on the road and a lot of these hippie days that he talked about fondly over the years. Sammy is bringing up a Christmas cracker. This is representing Dell's love of being part of the hustle of times in our house. Especially at Christmas time, when he would call over and enjoy sitting around the table at the Christmas dinner, as he had for the last couple of years, giving out for buying frozen Yorkshires and trying to show us how to make them from scratch. Billy Jean is bringing up Dell's coffee cup. This is to represent his weekly visits, where the kettle would be on before he was sat down. This coffee would then be accompanied by 5 hours of chatting and a handful of gifts for Faye and Fallon, and we would watch their reaction as he slipped away on his coffee.
Jane is bringing up a book by David and Lee Evans. This represents Dell's fondness for books, especially fantasy, and his ability to speed read books incredibly quick. Stevie is bringing up a small African drum. This represents the fact that Dell could turn up with literally anything as a gift. It also represents his love for music and his ability to see these bands and music over the years. Donna is bringing up a bottle of Pernod. This represents Dell's connection to France where his brother Ken lived. This bottle had a permanent home in its hatch and came out for special occasions. Ken and Dell had a very close bond later in life and are once again reunited, having the classic Pernod on their shore.
I wasn't sure what to say in the situation, but I'm going to try to smooth down in the best way I can. He emerged from Kent, the Garden of England, with a hunger to travel and to experience the simpler things in life. As a teenager, he walked past his school every Friday with a fishing rod in his hand. Friday is the day I go fishing, he explained to the staff, and that was just the way it was. As a young adult, he installed washing machines. He told a story of how one day he was stopped by a few people who asked if they could borrow the machines. They used them for a movie set, and he was invited to the set to make sure it was all set up properly. He told this story, and he always undersold how big the movie was. I later found out it was a Daniel Day-Lewis movie, and it was a bigger deal than he implied. When I said to him, he just laughed and shrugged it off. Then in the 70s and 80s, he took to travelling. He journeyed up and down the country living in a bus and going to festivals. He would follow Hawkwind around and always spoke about how they were the loudest band he'd ever experienced. He lived in squats in Manchester and the valleys of Wales, always making friends and sharing stories all along the way. He would visit Stonehenge and camp there during all of the Stonehenge festivals that took place. He would even park down the road from the Battle of the Beanfields and drove his bus full of hippies in the aftermath afterwards. He eventually found himself in Ireland, living in a showman's caravan in the bog on the Windy Line. He told many stories of this time. A lot of things I probably shouldn't repeat, but a tamer story was one of how there was a stable built underground in the bog, and you just see his giant horse appear from the hole. Eventually, he met our mother, Anna, and he moved into a thatched cottage. He built everything that needed to be done himself. In fact, he converted an office space into a white room built entirely out of timber. He didn't give us a window, but he was a man of compromise. He gave us a circular both-side window in the bedroom door that allowed light in the kitchen come through. I still to this day struggle to believe how many of us comfortably fit in that house, but Dell made it work. This is where we get to the most recent version of Dell all of us here remember. The Dell that would greet you with young man or young lady and present you with the latest bits and pieces he picked up for £10. Or sometimes maybe even as much as 20. The Dell who had banana and brown sauce toasted sandwiches, or sausages and beans from a can, or any weird combination of food you can imagine. Well, that or just a trip to McDonald's or KFC. The Dell who would hear you mention in passing that you had a casual interest in something, and he would then turn up with anything vaguely related to it. We all have our own examples of this. Donna with her horse-related items, Billy with her bacon supplies, Sam with candles and decorations, Jen with Lord of the Rings, myself with music, and Matty, who among other things recently received a stuffed carrot the same height as himself. The Dell who himself is one of the you might sigh about it sometimes, but usually if you try to thank him, he'll just tell you to fuck off. The Dell who had a made-up language he'd sometimes take off into for reasons only he could understand, or an accent that he was never quite sure what it was meant to be. The Dell who could find the perfect balance between winding up his grandkids, but also making sure they knew how much he loved them. The Dell who loved music, but would often listen to the same CD or tape for weeks on end. Whether it was Tracy Chapman or Nightwish, I'm sure we all know the entire discography by now. It's hard for me to stand here and talk about who Dell was, because he was more than what I can ever try to explain. There are too many stories to tell, but here are some certainties. He believes in all of us and pushed us to be ourselves and do the things we need to do. He offered us so much support and love and expected nothing in return. So although he spent his early days traveling and making adventures, he became a man who all he wanted was for people to get to experience and enjoy the world too. Enjoying the simple things and not being afraid to be yourself, because Dell was always himself. We always hoped this day would never come, that we would hold on to the magic of Dell for as long as we could. But unfortunately we couldn't have it forever. But I know every person here is forever grateful for the window into his life that he got to experience. You were one of my favourite people, and I will never ever forget you. I love you. I'll end this by giving you all our phone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I'd like to thank each and every person who's come out over the last few days to support us as a family and to pay our final respects to them. Your presence is what has guided us through this difficult time. It's comforting to see so many people come from all places and to know Dell with such a great circle of friends around him. I'd like to give a big thank you to Eamon and Thomas, who have both been amazing to us this week. I'm sure they'll be glad to see you. You wouldn't have been able to organise such a beautiful performance. I'd like to thank the members of Templemore Fire Station and Templemore Gas Station, who were so compassionate and professional throughout everything. We can't forget to thank the paramedics and Dr. Delaney too. They did everything they could to comfort us through the difficult times we faced. We thank Father Murphy for coming down and showing his support. Take them as religious with you, but as far as the truth. But I'm sure he appreciated it. I want to thank Dell's dear neighbours, Timmy and Michelle, and Joe and Sheila. And allow for Dell through and through, and we will be eternally grateful for all the times he helped him so deeply. Lastly, I want to give a huge thank you to Billy's husband, William. William, I don't know what we would have done without you Friday and every night since. You've been the glue that's held us all together when we've been falling and remember, Dell loved you. Maybe you wouldn't have us. I'm eternally grateful for everything you've done for us. Thank you so much. Dell, he was one of a kind. You either loved him or you hated him, or a bit of both at the same time. But I know he loved each and every one of his pieces. He might have had a hard time saying it, but he showed it. Whether it be the 50 million candles, or the used makeup, or the tacky decorations he gifted us. I'll forever hold a place in my heart for him, and I'll cherish every moment. And as Dell would say, it won't take up any more of your time. Thanks.
Of all the money that I had, I spent in good company, and of all the hard ever I done, alas, it was to none but me. But all I've done for one of which to memory now I can't recall, so fills me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all, and of all the comrades that ever I had, they are sorry for my going away, and of all the sweethearts that I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it has so ought to be, my time to rise and time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. A man may drink and not be drunk, a man may fight and not be slain, a man may court pretty girl, and they will come back again. Since it has so ought to be, by time to rise and time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all.